I'm gonna try to assign you to this shit.
It's been a long time since we had to do some stuff like this. Man, remember when we first
Mo.
started? And no, no. I'm not even blaming you. I'm just saying. No, no. As a matter of fact, I'm actually congratulating you, really, because we like it's almost like we figured it out. You know what I mean? And so like this used to be an everyday thing. Every time that we got
Nah,
on a
for
show, it
sure.
would always be. But we've like figured it out for the most part.
Yeah, it's like my mom's like her internet is just crazy. I gotta fix it and then like this light in the back. The way I move, I should never put it there like that. But whatever. I need that shit
Hey,
though.
hey guys. So we're just doing a little bit of troubleshooting right now. But welcome to the Play Myself show. My name is Mo.
And I'm Miles. I feel like I'm mad choppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Hey Brooke, what's going on?
in a place to be.
Oh wait, it's showing me. Never mind. You don't have to do nothing. It's showing me on the screen. We're good.
Yeah, no, I'm
I'm
looking at
looking
this.
at
I'm looking at the screen, but is it like chopping up on the live screen?
no.
All right,
Oh wait,
cause it's
hold on a
mad
second.
choppy on my end from what I'm seeing as the screen.
Wait, actually, this
Yeah, a little bit of an
is
echo.
yeah. It says it's a little echo, but not bad. Okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
I own
Little
the
echo.
echo. Nah, yo, it's a bad feed. It looks like a bad feed, but if it's not, let's get it. Said Mo, you got a horrible echo.
You said I got a horrible echo?
That's what Miss Mimi said.
Jeez.
It's all good. I mean,
Eh,
I'll fix it for the thing. I'll try to.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I
I
know
don't
I
know.
know what's going on. Yo, you got the thing is because you got the feed on from the from the show on your phone. Put that shit down, bro.
We need to put it down. It's down as low as it can be. It's
Okay.
muted.
All right, that's what it is. That's what I thought it was then.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Hold on, Mo. You looking at me like, yo, that's not a mistake you would make. son.
No, I'm not. I'm no. I just checked it. That's why.
Oh, oh,
Because I was
okay.
like, I thought I turned it up.
I mean, I feel
I
like
thought I
anybody
turned
can
it all
make
the
that
way down.
mistake. Yeah, anybody can make that mistake.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you made a mistake. God forbid Miles makes a
No,
mistake.
I'm saying you were acting like that's not a mistake you would make.
I wasn't acting like anything.
Nah, you
I think
were
that you're
acting
just getting
like
a little sensitive.
I am getting sensitive, so 'cause I had to bring that to your awareness,
Yeah, I
son.
know you are. I
Yeah,
know you're
because
getting sensitive.
no, yeah, I have to bring that to your attention because I'm sure I'm
You don't
not
need
the.
to bring it to my
I
attention. I
do.
already know that you get
No,
sensitive.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who, you know. I'm just telling you that I had to bring things to your attention. That's all I
Like
said.
who? Wait,
That's all.
what's that supposed to mean? We're not gonna breathe past it. Like,
Yeah, I'll keep it
what does
like
that
that.
mean?
I'll keep it like that. I say I'm sure I'm not the only one that
So if you're
has
sure that I'm
has
not the
to
only one,
bring
then who?
things.
Then who else would be?
No, that has to bring things like that to your attention.
No, but who else would?
Whoever is
Who else
in
would have
that,
to bring things to my
who,
attention?
whoever is ever in that position where they would have to
What
bring
are you
something
trying
like
to
that to your
say,
attention.
Miles?
I don't know, man. Just take it how you want it. The spirit, the spirit moved me to say that.
Oh my
The spirit moved me
goodness.
to say that. Okay.
Yeah, whatever, man.
All right.
So me and Brooke had we went bowling last night. Obviously, always love a bowling.
What? Yeah.
Yep, yeah, we went bowling last night, and let me tell you, that first game, yo, Brooke put an ass whooping on me. Oh my god, it wasn't even funny. Like she was hitting strike after strike,
Final
and
score.
I think she ended up with like, I think she might have ended up with like 160 or 180 something, or it was pretty high. Um, but yeah, she did good that first game. but that's the thing about bowling, right? is the thing about bowling is like you have to find where your spot is, and once you find it, it's a wrap. So you have to do it twice in the game. So once while the lanes are like freshly oiled, and then once they start breaking down.
What you mean, like
And
those?
so
You talking about the little
once I,
dots? Those little dots on the floor?
yeah, yep. So it's like shooting a rifle, right? It's like going to the range, and they say never change your sight picture, right? So almost think about it like um, zeroing. You know how you have to zero your weapon? It's
Hmm.
like zeroing your weapon twice because of the conditions. That's kind of like what bowling is. So once when the lanes are oiled down, and then once everybody throws their shots on it, the oil pattern changes. So you have to find out where you have to move and throw that same shot.
So you're trying to tell me if you didn't have to do that, if they had the right oil, then more people would bowl 300s then, because you wouldn't have to try to figure it out twice, right?
No, I mean no. So the thing is that you get time to practice, right? You
Hmm.
get like 5 or 10 minutes to practice on a lane.
Hmm.
And once you find out where your spot is, because you have to move back and forth between, so if you have lane one and lane two,
Hmm.
then you have to figure out how to throw on that pattern and then how to throw on the other pattern. And they're potentially the same pattern, but there's a slight difference. There may be a slight difference. They may be the same pattern, but there's not a lot of movement when you're throwing on a regular house pattern. So like those are things that I always study up on and I always read up on, and so but we had a good time. Kate, we had a good time. She beat up on me the first game, and then after that, it was all history.
Y'all didn't
I
play
took
for
over.
nothing. Y'all don't play for nothing.
No, so no, we didn't play for anything.
That's whack then.
No.
That's whack.
Well, I mean, so me and Brooke we have an agreement. So in practice, as long as once she hits a 190, like if we're just bowling like free bowling,
Hmm.
once she hits 190, I'm gonna buy her a new bowling ball. But if I get a 270 or better, then she has to buy me a bowling ball
But why can't it be equal?
because I can bowl. I average 180,
Okay, that wouldn't that
so it
help
wouldn't be
her?
fair.
What do you mean it wouldn't be fair, son? If the goal is for her to get better, right? And your goal is to get better too. Y'all should set both y'all number at 270s, and then the first person who gets it wins.
So the reason why we wouldn't do that is because I would bowl a 270 way before she bowls a 270.
How do you
No
know,
offense to
Mo?
her,
How do you know?
because I average more,
That's
and her her bowling ball is too weak of a bowling ball to ever get a 270. I'd be surprised if she got like a 220 with the bowling ball that she has. It's too light.
bro. Regardless, it's like this. Is she capable of bowling 300 with practice?
Not with that ball, bro.
Okay, with another ball, is she capable of bowling 300 with practice?
With
Yeah.
practice, I would say
Yes.
I'd say yeah, once she's bold enough, but even with a 12-pound ball, that's difficult.
Bro.
It's difficult to bowl a 300 with a 12-pound ball.
But is it possible?
It's very rare. but you have to throw the ball fast enough in order for you to
Okay, but is it a skill that
bowl.
can be developed to achieve?
I can't say it's never something that can be achieved,
Uh,
but it's unfair.
okay, with
So
go ahead.
so let's go to the comments because Brooke is saying something in the comments, right? So Brooke says, uh, she said twice this week she beat me, which is true. She beat me twice this week. And then she said, 180 for the first time, 167 the last time, and it said I'm not a natural pro like Mo. He's an anomaly. And then she said I'm actually good for bowling, just shy of 1 year, but want to be better. And then she said, no offense taken, Mo. Mo has a natural talent for this game. But even still, with that said, it's very difficult to bowl a 200 game, just a 200 game, with a 12-pound ball.
Bro, that's not what I'm saying. You act like that's the only ball she could use. If she's capable of bowling and she wants to hit a high, she can hit the same high you can hit with the same practice or better practice as you, or more practice than you. I don't think that like you acting like your number, her number is that far off to where it can't be achieved. It's not a. It's not a. To me, it's a game of. It's a skill game to where anybody can do this damn near the
Ha-
same thing. It's just like playing chess.
okay. So, okay. All right. No, and I can understand where you're coming from, right? I understand. However, have you ever bowled with the 12-pound bowling ball? A 10-pound bowling ball.
No,
Have you ever done
no,
it?
no, Mo.
All right. So so the reason why it's hard to bowl with a 10-pounder or a 12-pound bowling ball and get strikes is because when the ball hits the pins, then it has to carry, right? So it has to go through the pins.
All
But
right.
once it reaches down the lane, they start bouncing off of things, right? It just starts, unless you hit the pocket every single time,
Mm-hmm.
it's very difficult to to achieve that goal. You're gonna get splits. You're gonna leave pins up, and once you leave pins up, I don't care how many spares you get. The fact of the matter is, trying to achieve uh, a goal of getting a 270, it's almost impossible because you're gonna leave spares. Once you leave one or two spares up there, it doesn't matter if you strike out. You're not gonna get a 270.
All right. So look, just that the fact that she using a 12-pound ball. If she could use whatever ball she wanted to achieve the best score, which I would do if I was in any type of competitive mode, she would be able to achieve the desired score the same way you would with practice, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So because that's a fact, why would you set her limits lower than yours if y'all sit there and practice every day together, Mo?
Because because she hasn't even gotten a 200 yet.
Okay, but
So we want to slowly get her to her goal
okay.
rather than setting the bar so high, because you're setting the bar too high
Hmm.
where people would get discouraged.
Okay. I respect it. I'm looking at it. I'm just looking at it like it's not that far off, but I see what you're saying.
It is far. That's very far off. It's almost 100 pins.
No, bro.
That's a hard goal to achieve.
So if she averaging 170 right now, you saying, oh, her next goal is 175, 180? That's not hard at all. That's like
She's
game
not
by
averaging 170. She's not averaging that. It's just that it just so happened that she got a 180. She got a 167. Those are good games for her, but like a 167, a 180, that a 180 is average for me.
uh, uh, I don't know. Son. I
Just
just think
saying, bro.
I just think that it should be equal, son. If you don't think that, son, that's on you, son. Like, I mean, if you want to progress at the same time, like you should be, like y'all should have said one big. go and go by
Well,
to the
I'm
man.
progressing a lot faster than she is, and I think
Okay.
one of the reasons why is because I bowl with a bowling ball that weighs more than hers. She's at a disadvantage.
Yeah, she's need to get a bigger bowling ball then.
I mean, have
So
you seen the size of her? She's, it's hard to hold.
yeah,
It's hard to control a bowling ball that's heavy. That's
but
that
it's
heavy.
not impossible, bro.
It's not.
You saying it like yo,
But you know
it's
what?
the end all be all to like for anything she wants to do because of like all these handicaps, and it's like a self limiting belief to me. The way you putting it, like yo, you see, she'll never be able to get over 200. You know what I mean?
We're in a handicap league, so
Uh,
so our whole league is based off of handicap.
uh,
So I mean,
I can't believe I'm
it's
looking like that.
small goals. But I will say this, because with
Next moment, try your best league.
with the with the fact that she's been practicing so much, I'd put any amount of money on it that she would be able to beat you.
Ah, here you go, son.
I'm just saying, like, she's that good, bro. Like, once she gets her mind
Son,
right,
because she
bro, with
beat
the
you
10-pound ball, she can
hold on. You saying she could beat me and she got to use a 10-pound ball?
use a 10-pound ball. The ball that she uses now is a 10-pound ball. She needs to
All right,
move up to a 12-pound ball, but she can beat you with a 10-pound ball.
all right. So if all right, so we will do if we do best series, series 7, right? Game 7, 7 game series. If I win 4 games, you gonna wear a dress on the show for 2 months?
A dress?
Yeah, I'm about I buy you a dress. She gonna wear it on the show for two for 2 months.
So, if first off, that's not even a fair bet. The reason why is because if I came with that same bet, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. And don't sit there and
Why
try
are
to act
you
like you would.
why are you making this about me though, bro? Why are you making this about me? Saying like
because
I
because
offered you
if you
something.
make a bet, if you make a bet, Miles, right?
Yes.
If you make a bet, then I have to come back with something that I would get if Brooke won.
Do
And
you?
so if I came with a the same bet,
That's not creative.
you're not gonna you're not gonna do it.
Yeah, because that's
So if I
lazy.
said,
That's
hey,
lazy. You're not being creative.
so if I said, okay, well, then you got to wear a blouse and you have to wear a blouse and high heels.
It's not creative.
How is it not creative?
Cause you doing sucker shit. Like you taking my idea and you trying to flip it. That's corny.
But you wouldn't do it even if I came with that idea, Miles. You wouldn't
How do
do
you
it.
know? How do you
You would
know?
not do it.
How do you know what I would
Don't
do?
try to do that. You wouldn't do it,
Nah,
Miles.
you painting me out to
So
be
you
something
can't
that
come
I'm
with a
not.
bet like that. You have to come with
Nah,
something realistic, because anything
you're
that you
painting me out to
bet
be something that I'm not.
that I should do, you should be willing to do the same thing.
Mm, I don't know,
So you
man.
know what? I can stand for not being creative, and I'd come with the same bet.
I knew
I'll
you was
live with the
saying
fact that I'm not creative.
that's the easy out.
I'll live with that.
That's the easy out.
It's not an easy. It's an easy out because you wouldn't do it. That's why it's an easy
No,
out.
it's an
You wouldn't
easy
do it.
out. No, it's an easy out because you can't put no thought into your bet.
Okay, listen. If
It's an
she
easy out.
wins, if she wins, then you have to pay for her. You have to give her. We'll say $300.
Nah, I buy her a bowling ball.
A bowling ball costs $300.
All right, it's cool. So I'm not giving your girl no money. I buy her a bowling ball. So.
No, no, not a bowling ball of your choosing.
Whatever she chooses.
Yeah, you'd have to buy it right at a pro shop. All right, bet. When you want to set this up?
I think about it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I think about it. Son, I think about it.
What's there to think about? You just made this whole thing
I got it. No, I got
about
it.
me not
Nah,
being creative, and so I come with something,
I
and
have
then you
to.
say I gotta think about it. You're
Nah,
corny.
bro. I gotta
That is
come.
corny, bro.
No, I gotta commit to practice
That's
hours. I gotta see how my
corny.
back feels. Nah, bro, this is a fact. It's a fact, sir. I'm telling you, like, with how my train of thought goes, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, if she wants to do that,
Oh
she
my
can do what she want
goodness.
to do. But
Uh,
I don't know.
I well, first off, we still got to set something up with Ant. But anyways, that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's another story. And said,
How so? Go ahead.
nah, I was gonna make some shit up that say and said. Go ahead. You go ahead.
So how is it? You said that you're away. You're out of town.
Yeah, at my mom's house.
How's that?
Just cool, yo. Like we went to like this I took I'm here with Max. Yeah, I took him to like this Ninja Warrior park thing. Shit's crazy. And I'm about to go see Dr. Umar school. This next thing I'm about to go see that shit. Yeah, man.
So I posted, and I don't want to beat a dead horse,
Yeah, you posted that
but
yak mouth shit. Yeah.
the basketball
Yeah, but yo, like as somebody
that
like
post.
my teeth used to be fucked up. Like my teeth is like they not that good now, but they not that bad, and they gonna get better. But like that's low. So his girl was fucked up,
Yeah,
but
that was
he was
so
still getting
nasty.
play.
Yo, so if you guys haven't seen it, there's a video on the Play Myself Show Facebook page, and it's this guy singing to this girl, and he's right in her face,
In her face.
but
She like this.
his furniture, his fronts,
This shit crazy.
they were rotten. They
Yeah,
were
this shit crazy.
they were rotten.
This shit is crazy.
And I saw that and I had to post it. It was
But I said
disgusting.
I seen dudes with they shit worse than that get being shorty's face. Cause what's worse than that? That or having
But
stink
I'm
or your breath stinking.
but I mean I wonder what gives guys like that the confidence when they have like a crazy grill, like just their furniture is all messed up, and
It's a
they,
connection.
I mean, that's crazy. I
It's a
mean, rotten
connection.
teeth. Like I got a gap, bro. But I the way that I mean,
And bro, you're not bringing
I
attention to that shit. You're not bringing attention to that shit outside of his joint. Like he already had her mesmerized when his mouth was open. He could have been one of them dudes like chilling with a closed mouth the whole time. And then like when he got like when he was in her mouth, he was like, "Yo, I'm just gonna open my mouth," and we saw the silhouette.
but I I wonder what goes through ladies' minds when somebody got a messed up grill like that, like rotten teeth. Like what actually, like, is it like, oh my god, I gotta get away from this person?
Nah, but you
Because
know
I
what's
mean, obviously, like you said, you said that he already had her, right? But what about the
Mhm.
people who they're at the bus stop and they're trying to holler at a girl and their teeth are all messed up? Like,
Nah,
what
bro.
goes through a woman's mind? You know
What
what I
goes
mean?
through a woman's mind? Yo, bro, I think a woman is more attracted to confidence than anything. You don't have to be like super handsome or super whatever. If that dude is confident, shorty's gonna grab. And like
Yo,
you talking to somebody who's teeth been fucked up their whole life, that should never stop me. But that is one thing that people look for as a sign of hygiene or whatever is your teeth.
yeah, I mean, I just I feel for them because they have to kind of let them down easy
Hmm.
in some cases. Um,
Who? Son was getting it. What you mean?
no, I mean, in that he already had her. I'm just talking
Yeah.
about the. I'm talking about people who, like, if they're at the club and somebody come up and try to dance for them and they're missing all their fronts, like they got to turn, like, a lot of times they got to turn around and walk away. They're not
So
like
what?
talking to that person.
Yo, that's
You think
bro. You
like
still.
Brooke just said rotting teeth is a huge turnoff.
It's a turnoff, but that it ain't a turnoff to everybody. Like that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like riding TV, yeah, that might be a little extreme, but at the end of the day, there's somebody for everybody, bro. That shit could be a turn on to some bitches. So, I mean, some girls, some women.
I mean, I I don't know. I don't know what people you know that's a turn on for. I mean, name a person that's a turn on for. Do
Bro,
you know anyone? Do you know anyone? Is all I'm
no, I
asking.
don't. I don't know anyone.
All
But
right, all
how
right.
many
So
people?
you don't know anyone. So you don't know anyone. So I'm just saying, how would you actually know that it's a turn on for some people, like
Yo,
you're making it out to be?
for people have fetishes, right? Some people have fetishes, some people have things they like that's weird. So I believe
Yeah,
that
yeah.
everybody, listen. I believe that everybody has a kink that we might not know about, right?
So
So, you
you're
kink
right,
shaming. You're kink
but
shaming.
but but the thing is this is is I've heard of fetishes before, right?
Hmm.
Some people have foot fetishes. Some people have diaper fetishes.
Hmm.
Some people have peeing fetishes.
Yeah.
But not I've never once heard somebody say my fetish is somebody with rotten teeth. Never.
Mo, do you think because of that, are you saying
I'm
it
just
doesn't
saying
exist?
I never
Are you
heard of it. That's
saying
all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's not something that people
okay?
want, but it's rare. It's like
So
an
Mo,
acquired taste.
do you think that you might need to broaden your views on things in the world? If that's the case, if you didn't hear of it,
Have you heard of it?
yeah,
I just asked you if you knew somebody that had a rotten tooth fetish and you said no.
yeah. But you asked me if
But you've
have
heard of it?
yeah, bro. There's a fetish
You've
for
heard of it?
everything. Yes, yes, I heard of it.
Right, but has somebody come to you and said, I have a rotten tooth fetish?
No. So hold on.
No.
Okay,
No.
okay, Mo.
That's
So
all I'm saying.
okay, Mo. So if you saw a girl, right? If you saw a girl with a guy and he had rotten teeth, would the assumption be she has a rotten tooth fetish?
No. The assumption would be that that's all she could get. We all we got.
No.
That's
What?
that,
No. What? No.
that's
What if she was super hot?
I've never seen it.
Yo,
I've
matter of
never
fact,
seen it before.
I want to say I dated a girl one time and she had a rotten tooth. One rotten. Her shit was perfect. She had one rotten tooth.
There's a difference between one rotten tooth and rotten teeth. If
Okay,
all of them are rotten, it just means, like, what did you do? What have you been doing for all these
but
years?
bro, so that's why I'm asking you the question. If you saw a woman with a guy and he had some rotten teeth, would you assume that that was a fetish?
No, I would assume that's all she could get.
What if she was smoking hot?
You know what? That's very rare. I don't think that that
Nah,
would actually happen.
You're bugging, son.
I don't believe it. He's got to have money. He's got to have a shit ton of money.
Okay, I'm not telling you. I'm not saying anything is changing with the
She might have a
circumstances.
fetish for money. She might have a fetish for somebody's paycheck. Just saying.
You're bugging, bro. I'm telling you, like,
You
you're.
just said that
Go ahead. What did I say?
you're you're saying all these things with nothing to really, like, you don't know anyone who has that fetish,
Well, bro,
right? You're
I,
talking about this fetish, but you don't know one person that has this fetish.
can it exist? Mo, how many porn stars do you know?
How many porn stars do I know?
Yeah, personally.
Um, I don't know any porn stars.
Does porn exist?
Yeah,
You don't know any porn stars. How you know it exists?
because they have a whole thing online
Industry
with
built on it.
porn.
There's a whole industry built on it, right?
It's a it
Hold on.
right. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna put this to the test.
What? What
I'll
you
put it to
mean?
the test.
What do you mean? Put it to the test?
No,
How?
you know what? You're right. I'm not giving you a chance, Myles. And you know,
Nah.
I'm gonna give this a chance.
How? How?
I'm gonna
How?
give this a chance. Let's see. All right, so let
Shut
me go
those
ahead and add.
goddamn dogs up.
Yeah, I will give this a chance. I don't even know where.
What
Jeez,
the hell are you doing?
I, there it is. No, I'm trying to find this. I'm trying to look up. I'm trying to look this up online.
What? Just tell me. I'll give you the
All right,
answer right now,
let's.
bro. If you gotta
Well,
Google it, you lost, bro.
nothing even came up.
Bro, I'm telling you, some facts are just facts. Bro, you think that dog might need something, bro? Or like the dogs don't know what the show's on? Like,
But you think I should? I can just tell. I can just tell the dog to stop
yeah,
barking.
yeah, bro. If the dog has some goddamn discipline, yeah.
You know what? Speaking of teeth, I mean, your your dog's what old? Your dog is old, right?
Don't do that.
So your
Don't do
dog
that.
doesn't really bark. Mine is
Don't do that.
m- mine, mine is a puppy, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So yeah, you
It
actively
says
you train your dog,
bad
Mo?
teeth fetish, huh?
Hold on, read the bad teeth fetish shit.
Do I? No, there is bad teeth
Go
fetish.
ahead, man, read it.
It says teeth fetish. Watch teeth fetish, teeth porn videos. Discover the growing collection of high quality. Nope, that's not. Nope, that's not it. Showing off my rotten teeth.
I like that shit.
I don't know how many views it has.
Yo, you know what's crazy too? Yo, I remember I said like 10 years ago. I was at the this dentist office at Fort Drum, and then someone was like, "Yo, I ain't brushed my teeth in 6 years." So I'm like, "Yo, huh,
What?
bro?" He's like, "He ain't brushed teeth in 6 years, bro." He's telling me that shit because I be talking like, some of them dentist appointments you go mad early because like you don't want to go to like PT or do whatever. So you have an appointment for 9,
Uh
you
huh.
still get there at like 6. So you go, I'll be talking to dudes in the waiting room, you know. Sounds like he ain't brushed his teeth in like
Mm-hmm.
6. These dudes say he ain't brushed his teeth in 6 years. I said,
That's
what?
crazy.
Yeah, but it's motherfuckers like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, so there is a fetish for it.
Bro, there's a fetish for everything. That's why I said you kink shaming, bro. You can't kink shame. There's a
Yeah, but
fetish for
I don't know
everything.
how many. But you know what? You know what
What?
though?
What?
I still don't know one person that would go for somebody with rotten teeth though.
Bro, you don't know people like that. Yo, bro, look like this. You know people with veneers on?
With veneers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, their teeth are shaved down, just like some teeth are shaved down. How you know if he ain't just put his veneers or take his veneers off and do some shit to make that video? That's how they make veneers. They shave the teeth down. They put veneers on you.
Yeah. No, I know people, but I'm just saying, like, for them to just be having them out though.
Okay, bro. What you
I'm just
mean?
saying, like, I don't think it's a choice. I don't think it's really a choice. I think, you know, I don't think it's a choice, bro.
You don't think what's the choice?
I think that if there's a woman that's with a guy with rotten teeth, I don't think that there's a choice involved. It's like that's all she could get.
Nah, bro.
It's not like she's like, yo, my man is bad. He got these rotten teeth. Yo, that's just what I like. That don't even sound right. It sounds weird. Now she might secretly like it, but she knows nobody else likes it. Just
You know, like
saying, man.
you know, I was comparing that. You know, I was going to compare that too, right? It's just like
What?
It's just like you saying like when a white girl dates a black dude, she said that's all she could get.
No,
So,
no, because
that's how I felt
the
about it.
reason why it's different is because I actually know interracial couples that want to be with each other. I don't know one person that's with somebody with rotten teeth that wants to be with that person. Matter of fact, I don't know one person with another person with rotten teeth.
You know what's crazy, bro?
They may have a rotten tooth.
Yo, you know what's wild about that? It's how you. It's all on how you look at the kink. Some people might have like a mouth kink, right? And everything that has to do with the mouth turns them on. So you don't know. Like it's so broad of a spectrum. You really don't know, and you can't tell.
So again, you don't know anyone that's like that.
I know people
It's
with
just
mouth.
hard to.
I know people with mouth fetishes.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
mouth fetishes. They just like mouths.
Yeah, word. Straight up.
Does it depend on the type of mouth that they have?
It all depends on the situation. I would assume.
Bro, that's just weird, bro. It's weird to me. I mean, listen, I'm not sitting here saying that you're wrong.
But I would say
I was just asking
I
the
got a bit of a tea fetish. I would say, but it don't go to the rotten shit. Fimo, you don't know what it's like to
yeah.
have
I
a fetish.
mean,
You don't know what it's like to have a fetish, so you say it's rude.
no, I know that some people have a foot fetish.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's common. That's the
You
most
know,
common.
where they take the feet and put it up against their face
Nah,
and all
I,
that.
I think
I
I
know
would
somebody
say
that's like that.
if you don't have a fetish, you don't know yourself.
Okay, okay,
Yeah,
I can agree with that.
because it's just like a preference.
Or the thing is that if you do have a fetish and you don't say anything about it, you don't want people to know about it, then
You don't know yourself.
no, the best defense mechanism behind it would be I don't have one
Mm,
because I know
that's no.
plenty of people
That's
who
a
have
defense
fetishes that they
mechanism.
don't talk about it.
No, but
Huh?
you can have a fetish and not know what your fetish is. But I'm saying like if you know you have a fetish and you don't talk about it, you that mean you're not comfortable with who you are. But if you have a fetish and you talk about the fetish and or you don't know you have a fetish, that means you don't know who you are.
So it doesn't. No, that's not true.
It
That's
is
not
true.
true.
It is true.
Because the thing is, right, is for some of that you might be right. Some people might not know who they are and might not be comfortable with who they are.
Okay.
But in other cases, some fetishes might be so weird that they don't want to explain it. They don't want to constantly like, if they're talking about fetishes, they don't want to sit and talk about it. Like I know a girl with a diaper fetish,
Yeah.
you know, and she doesn't like talking about it because she doesn't like having to explain it.
It doesn't matter if she likes to explain it, bro. It's like if she knows it, then she knows it. If she doesn't just admit it, she's not proud of herself on that shit. She's ashamed.
It's not
That's
even that she's. It doesn't. You don't know if she's ashamed of it. It's just that she doesn't want to talk about it.
well, it might not come up
Sometimes
in.
people just don't want to have that.
No, you're right. It might not come up in casual conversation, but it's not something that she's not willing to talk about it. If it comes up, I don't know.
Yeah, but the thing is that if they're sitting around talking about fetishes, and some people's fetishes are common fetishes, and then her fetish is that she likes she likes food in the bedroom.
Mhm.
Like, but she likes food down there,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's her fetish, right? She doesn't want to talk about it. Like, if she doesn't want to talk about the fetish, then she's gonna say, "Oh well, I don't really have a fetish."
Mhm.
Or she might say, "I don't want to," because if she says, "I don't want to talk about it," then people are gonna try to reassure her that, "Oh well, this is a safe place. Nobody cares. I talked about my fetish. Oh, you should talk about yours." And it's this constant badgering at that point, to the point where somebody's like, "Damn, I wish I would have just said that I don't have one."
Hmm.
Just
All
saying,
right,
bro.
I guess, but I guess not, bro. Like again, I'm not. No one's asking her to explain her fetish. I'm just saying, like, yo, if you don't, again, my what I said was, if you don't have a fetish, you don't know yourself as much as you should, maybe.
But
But if you don't, go
but
ahead.
some people. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nah, you say it. All I was doing was reiterating what I was saying before.
But if somebody doesn't want to talk about their fetish because they don't want to have to elaborate on it, because you're saying they don't have to talk about it, right? But once they open Pandora's box, some people are going to have questions. It's something that could happen. And if it's something that happened in the past, then they may end up not wanting to talk about it because they feel uncomfortable talking about it. It didn't have anything to do with you not knowing who yourself is. I think that in some cases, people just don't want to air out something that they feel is personal.
But I'm not saying air it out.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's like this. I'm not saying air it out. It's like this. All right. If say like if for example somebody's gay, right, and
Hmm.
and like they see somebody else that's like maybe came out the closet or whatever, and like they see them getting beat up, yo, and they don't help them, even if they don't know them. Son, to me that's pussy, and that's fucked up. You see what I'm saying? So
But
like, yeah, so
like,
no. So listen, so if somebody is in that
yeah,
same position where like, yo, they talking about uh like kinks or whatever, and like this person's like the key person teasing, and bitch, you got a kink. That's fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
but like Brooke just said, nobody's really obligated to tell you what their fetish is.
No,
And the
I
only
know.
way to sometimes get out, but the only way to sometimes get out of that is by saying that you don't have one. So
Mm,
it's not always going to be that you don't know yourself. You may just as very well know yourself more than anyone else would know
right.
you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
it just may be something that you feel is private and you don't want to talk to people about.
It's easier to lie. Yeah, yeah. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're
Yeah,
saying. It's
some
easier.
people would.
It's easier to lie.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly.
I guess.
I mean, you're not the lion type, so like when things like that come up, you just don't get it. I
Nah, I
think.
wouldn't lie about that shit. I see what you're saying though.
Right.
I wouldn't explain. I wouldn't explain it either. But to me, anytime where I'd rather tell somebody none of your business than no. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
to me, like yo, it's something in that like where it's like that fear aspect of it. You know, like where like if I gotta lie to you, that means I'm scared. You know, that's how I look at it.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Where's King Dog, man?
Your dog name is Tim.
Yeah.
Don't, you said what's your dog name?
Honey.
Honey. Oh. Yo, son, I forgot my camera, so I'm using my phone right now. My shit's still on fly though. Whatever. Yo, so I want to start.
Yeah. No, that's. I mean, go ahead.
Nah, go ahead. You go. I was
No,
gonna
no, I
fill
wasn't gonna say
space.
anything.
I was gonna fill space. Now I want to start going live. I'm gonna start going live every morning and like before the show, like in the studio, we'll put a camera like to like watch like pre show shit. too. I might get a GoPro or something. GoPro 9.
You should get it. You should get a GoPro for when you and Brooke have the bowling showdown.
Yeah, bro, I'll bust Brooke. Well, I'll try not bust Brooke ass. I'm gonna have to wear a dress in studio. That'll just be mad funny, son. Yo, if I have, I'm gonna have Brooke down 3-0. Yo, say what if I
I
had
don't
Brooke
know,
down
man.
3-0? You'd be sweating. You'd be sweating. Yo, hold on, Mo. So, like, yo, say like if me and Brooke, I know I'm not saying Brooke will ever do this, but say her and I conspired just to have you to wear that dress. Yo, that should be over for her. It would be over with y'all to happen. And like, yeah, and I swap her, and I swap, and
No,
I
well,
swap, and I swap.
if I found out about it, I would be a little upset. Um, but no, something like that, it wouldn't be the end all. Like I'm not gonna
See, that's different between
I'm
you and
not
me,
gonna be
son.
like, you betrayed me. Like
Yo, nah, bro. That's the difference between you and me, bro. That should be the end all for me. That should be the,
So Brooke said,
I'll take that shit as a
"What movie
sign.
did you guys?" She said, "What movie did you guys decide to review next?" Miles wanted to review Roots. I don't
Nah,
know
man.
why that was his pick. I wanted to do Bad Boys, and
Roots,
he said he wanted to do Roots.
Roots is not a
Why
movie,
did you
bro.
pick that movie, Miles?
First off, Mo, Roots is not a movie. So let's
No,
get
but
that
you
out
said
here.
that you wanted to do Roots.
I didn't. I noticed. I said I want to do Wildcats.
No, you said you wanted to watch Roots.
I saw Roots though. Yeah, you know it's so funny because I'm still hyped on the shit that when you thought that Sonny was a good influence in C's life, Bronx Town.
Did you want to watch that one?
We can review that
We
whole
should.
movie.
You want to do Wildcats first? You said you want to do Wildcats
I'd
first.
rather do Wildcats first, but I'll
So
do Bronx Tale.
no, what I'll do is yeah, that's a. So if any of you guys want to watch it too, you know, I don't know if everybody watched Wildcats before, but we'll do it on Wildcats. So this weekend, um, I'll find it on Netflix or something like that. I know that they have it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But even if I have to pay for it, I'll pay for it and I'll watch it.
Word.
But I think I have that movie.
Wildcats, yeah, it's a good one. Goldie Hawn, Wesley Snipes. Um, Dang, yeah, that's crazy. Woody Harrison, and Wesley Snipes. That's they play sports again. So they were in that. They play basketball and football. Did they play baseball too? What was Woody Harrison in that was
No,
with the Major Leagues? No,
no, he wasn't in it.
that would have been
I
crazy.
think Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson might have been in either 2 or 3 movies together.
Mm.
At most 3.
Okay.
But
Oh.
yeah, matter of fact, I should check it.
The IMDb or whatever. 'Cause they did a lot of sports movies together. I remember, yeah, Wesley Snipes did. He did The Fan. That's a good one too, bro. You remember that?
Which one?
The Fan.
No.
Oh, that's a good one, son. Wesley Snipes and Bobby D. Bro, that's a classic.
Um, let's see. Let me check. 3.
Pretty right?
They were in
White Men Can't Jump. Wildcats.
Wildcats, and they're not showing uh Wildcats and on to co-star and Money Train too, and Unleashed. So
Oh, Money Train
it
2 didn't
looks
come
like
out yet.
it's got to be 4.
Yeah, Money Train 2 didn't come out yet, though.
No, Money Train, Money Train, just
Yeah, Money
Money
Train was
Train's
good.
movie. Wow. Yep, Wildcats, Money Train, and
White Man Can't Jump.
White Men Can't Jump.
Yeah, White Man Can't Jump was my shit. He's like,
That
sorry.
was good.
When his son couldn't dunk, he was like, sorry. He said, I hope Gloria understands. That's what he
I
said, right?
mean,
He's like, I hope she
but
understands.
I liked how they went to other basketball courts and hustled people
Hmm.
because that kind of brings me back to when I was younger.
Yeah, my pops used to do that
And
shit.
huh?
My dad used to do that shit.
I did it when I was younger too.
Yeah.
But see, you had to be careful where you went.
Hmm.
You had to be careful. You could like I could do it like in Troy, Waterville, couple little small places like that.
Hmm.
I'm not bringing my butt up to the graveyard and doing that. Nope.
What's the graveyard?
Nah.
What is
That's
that?
up in Albany.
Oh.
That's the nickname that they give not Lincoln Park, but Washington Park.
Uh.
They call it the
You you,
graveyard.
you played
But
there
I wouldn't go
before?
up there. Yeah, but I'm not going up there betting money.
All right.
I might not make it out of there, bro. Yo,
Hmm.
that's a whole fact, man. You mess around and
You make it out of there.
and go up there and win all types of money and stuff. They won't let you leave until they bring a ringer to try to get all their money back.
Nah, son, come on, bro. Maybe when you 15, 16, you just in your 30s,
Bro,
you get your money. You know, you bounce.
bro,
Bro.
no, bro, like, yeah,
Bro, you get
yeah.
you would bounce with all your bread. Fuck
Yeah,
out
I
of here.
mean, you definitely could, but the thing is that when you get older, they won't even give you the bread. Is what I'm saying. They have somebody hold on to it, and they be like, oh well, let's do double or nothing, triple or nothing, and
Hmm.
keep doing that until they can call somebody up like a ringer
Oh, like you got like
that
pull
they
horse.
know they can beat you.
Oh, what?
Yeah,
You see it happen before?
yeah,
That's cap.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. Somebody fake an injury during a game, and they have to bring somebody else in.
I'd be like, yo, no bet then. You can't be like, no bet. Somebody fake injury. Come on, bro.
No, because then they're not going to give you the money. They're going to take all their money back, and then it's almost like it never happened.
Word.
Yeah, they're going to take all their money back, and then you take all your money back, and it's
Yeah.
like
Then
you
I
went up there
go.
and played for nothing.
No. Then I go to the crib. Word.
Yeah, so it's like you played for no reason at all. Now, if
Is
you
it?
lost the money, then you just lost money. So you're betting a no-win battle.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like stuff like that happens all the time. I've only seen it happen once up at Washington Park. It was early in the morning, and
That's why I call
a
cap.
bunch of people were playing, and they decided to play. They played threes, and um and they wanted to put money on it because it was physical. Once you put money on it, it gets real physical, and then the calls get crazy, and then they stand in the middle of the floor, and they're like, "Oh, well, like it's like impossible. The only way that you're gonna win is by hitting a three,
Hmm.
because once you go down in the paint, they wanna grab a hold of you, and like matter of fact, like how Ant was doing,
Yeah.
that's what they would do, but they would just wrap you up."
Mm.
They're like, "Oh, no easy baskets, no easy baskets." It's
And,
not even basketball.
and said stop saying his name when he not on. He said,
You gotta put some respect on my name.
so yo, he said when he not on, stop
Well,
saying his name. Or hold on the phone.
man, please, it'll be all right. But
Here, answer, don't say his name
I mean,
and talk about getting physical when he not on.
I mean, he was the only person that was physical during that game, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He said don't mention his name and getting physical without him being on. He told me to tell you that.
Just now?
Mm-hmm. So
Why he ain't say it in the comments?
he said, tell Mo stop mentioning his name and getting physical.
Why didn't he say it in the comments?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, ask that man.
He needs
Yo,
to say that in the comments
chill, fam. Mm.
so everybody can see that shit.
Yo, that's your dog, right? That's your,
Shit, he
like a baby.
that's honey. That's honey. Yeah. Matter of fact, I gotta go upstairs and get my Speaking of, well, I gotta go up and get my bowling balls and clean them. I gotta clean Brooks. I gotta clean mine.
Clean mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
clean mine.
When's it? When's your first? When's the next tournament, bro?
So I gotta find a tournament that'll accept me because I don't have a full year average. But there is one. It's a fireman tournament. Um,
That's an L.
and I want to go to that one. And
Yeah.
that's supposed to be the next. That's supposed to be the next big one. But well, I take that back. The next big tournament is this Sunday, but that one's all filled. That one's all filled up.
Mm.
So I bet with this guy at my in my league. It was a small bet. It was like $10 that I would beat him. I beat him by one pin,
Ooh, quick.
and he owed me like $10. And he made another bet with another guy. He
Mm.
lost to that guy by one pin. It was
Quick.
literally back to back.
Quick. What do you think about the Kyrie trade to Dallas?
Um, so I think this is Kyrie's last chance.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think that I think that Kyrie has proven that he doesn't play well with. He can play the game well. It's just that he's very sensitive.
Right.
Um, I think that this is the last chance. This is the last big chance that a team will take on him because at some point the NBA is gonna just say, hey, you know what? We'll give you. Nobody's gonna give you any offers.
Yeah, that's
You
interesting. You
know, and you
said
can
that.
either retire.
That's interesting.
You're
You
gonna
think
say,
like that.
huh?
Cause I'm under the impression that this nigga he's leaving because of Ben Simmons. Cause he don't like Ben Simmons' work ethic and like Brooklyn.
No,
No.
no. Because if anyone, like anyone can talk about work ethic except him. He can't. He can't talk about work ethic because he spent a whole season playing half the games because half the games were home and he couldn't go to away games. So if he wants to talk about work ethic, he can't really. He doesn't really have a lot of room to talk about work ethic. Now, granted, I think that he may work on his game off the court. You know, he
Right.
may work like off the he may work on his game by himself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he may have a work ethic that nobody else has, like where he wraps the ball in a plastic bag and does the dribbling drills and stuff like that. But I mean, as far as being a team player, you know, he can't really say much. You know, I think Ben Simmons is coming around. I still, till this day, think that the best team that Ben Simmons could have landed on would have been Golden State.
Mm.
Um, I think he would have been great in Golden State. Um, because all he has to do is literally play defense. He doesn't even have to score.
Cause it's one of his problems, right?
His pass, huh?
Is it one of his weak areas defense?
No, his weak. No, that's one of his strong areas. His
Oh,
defense. His
God,
weak
yeah.
area is scoring the basketball, shooting. So you got enough shooters on Golden State
Yeah,
that
true.
you don't have to shoot. That's why I always said, yo, Golden State's the best team for him to go to.
Uh. 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 Well,
But
Mo.
as far as Kyrie, I don't think I don't think that it's gonna. I'm not gonna say it's not gonna work.
It's gonna work. Yeah.
Um, but I would say if I was Mark Cuban, I would sign him to a 2 year deal. I would sign him to a 2 year deal. That's it. And if he wants to go, then go. But it's really just a statement signing.
That's a
You know,
fact. They
you
coming out the West.
you sign, huh?
It's a fact. They coming out the West.
That they're coming out the West.
Facts.
Why?
Says because Dallas almost beat Golden State last year, and imagine this year. Of course, so with Kyrie, they're in the air. They're in the ass.
So okay. But the thing about it is, we were saying the same thing when Kyrie went to the Nets.
I mean
And
that.
he had a better cast with the Nets when he first got on there. They still had Spencer Dinwiddie. They still had a bunch of players on there that were role players. You know, and then they went and picked up a whole bunch of people. They picked up Blake Griffin, even though he's not like great.
Yeah.
They picked up I think it was Andre Drummond. They picked up a bunch of like role
Role
players,
players. Yeah.
and they couldn't do anything, and it was because Kyrie couldn't stay healthy, and when Kyrie wasn't healthy, Kevin Durant wasn't healthy. Or when Kyrie was healthy, Kevin Durant wasn't, and then for a while they didn't really play a lot of games together. And then when they finally did get on the court, they did a little damage, but not much. They didn't win a championship. They didn't. I don't even know if they didn't go to the Eastern Conference Finals, and they were the favorites coming out of the East. So
So I had a
he
better
goes to
number.
Dallas, and he goes to Dallas, which is a West Coast team, and
Mm-hmm.
now all of a sudden they're going to be a championship team, championship caliber team.
Bro,
No,
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
but what
I
Mo?
think what's gonna
How you gonna say that? Since last year, I mean, Golden State won, but Dallas was right there, bro.
they were right there. But
Yeah,
now you put Kyrie Irving there, who's also a ball dominant player. It's all about chemistry. So if you got Michael Jordan and his whole team together, right? Could you just imagine if you put like Kobe Bryant on that team? On paper, they're unstoppable, but they're both ball dominant players. Like you said it yourself, it's hard to put two alphas in a room and you know somebody's humble. It's the same thing with basketball. Somebody's gonna try to fight for the ball.
mm.
One person scores, the other person's not gonna let them get hot. They're gonna now want to score, and they're gonna
Brooks,
force some shit up, and
Brooks,
then the chemistry has to match up.
Brooks said the thoughts on LeBron James being the all-time leading scoring championship. I think that's dope on LeBron's part. I heard another podcast talking about how like Jordan was the biggest scam in NBA history.
Yeah.
Yeah, they saying because if anything, like Magic had it harder coming in, and Magic like and all this other stuff, but like because Jordan with the sneaker thing, they made it seem like he was doing all of this work. But I mean, the argument is always going to be there. But I think congrats to LeBron and the James family for that. I think that's dope, and I think you get the assist joint too if you stay long enough, and that'll really
Um,
solidify him.
I think at this point, because the thing is like I said before, you're gonna have the goats of your era, you know.
Yeah, like I'm
And
gonna go
I
to your
think the
era.
problem that everyone has
Mm.
is the greatness of Michael Jordan in his time was so overshadowing that they openly just forget that he had a hard time coming in.
Yeah.
They just forget about it. That's a wash. Hey, we don't talk about the first 7 years that he came in. We don't talk about how he was getting smacked up by the Detroit Pistons. We're not going to talk about that.
Mm.
And if you notice, all the Jordan fans don't talk about those things. Now, yet, if you want to bring up all the times that maybe LeBron didn't show up for a playoff game, like they keep saying he didn't show up for the Dallas series.
Mm.
They say that he's gone to the finals and lost. Yeah, he has. But let's not forget, not only did Michael Jordan have a hard time coming in, but Jordan took a year and a half off. No one wants to talk about that. They say, oh, 6 championships. Yeah, not consecutive. You get 3 championships and then all of a sudden, oh well, you know what? I'm gonna take a break from basketball, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna do it again. Now the fact that he came back and did it again,
it was nutty.
like that was like incredible.
As a Knicks fan, though, that sucks.
He did come in and lose to the Magic. They bust that ass.
He did bust that ass.
But no one talks about that. So, you know, all these Jordan fans, they forget that when LeBron came in, he had it hard. Jordan may have had it hard, but, you know, he didn't have. LeBron was picked first overall. Jordan was picked what, third? Fourth?
Second.
They picked Olajuwon over him.
Over Jordan?
Yeah.
So third then. Because it was Sam Bowie, Olajuwon, then Jordan? Sure?
Yeah. I'm pretty positive.
John Stockton was in that draft too.
I know it was Sam Bowie.
Yeah. Ewing was in that draft?
No. He was in the draft after.
Ewing?
I think he was in the draft after. 84 NBA draft. Hakeem Olajuwon was first overall pick, Sam Bowie, and then Jordan.
Mm. I'm not mad at Houston for that pick though.
I mean, I'm not either, but Sam Bowie?
I'm mad at Sam Bowie. Who picked Sam Bowie? Stupid. What stupid ass pick Sam Bowie? It's like
Portland.
Portland. Oh yeah.
Portland picked him up.
Then they got Clyde Drexler next year, right?
Don't get mad at that. Get mad at the fact that I think Kobe got picked 13th overall.
Yeah.
To Charlotte, and Charlotte let him go for Vlade Divac.
Easy.
I'm just saying, bro. There's a lot of draft picks, but you can't predict the future.
Yeah, Vlade was my man though.
But I think going back to the Kyrie thing, I don't think that their chemistry is going to match up, and I think I gotta see how long of a contract he got, because it wasn't a max deal.
Okay.
I don't think it was like, it's not going to be 4 or 5 years or anything like that. No way.
Fuck. I don't know. Well, Mo, we'll about to call it quits, my brother.
It's been real.
It's been real, son. See you next week. Same bad time, same bad channel. This weekend, if I'm doing something, I might try to do some lives or whatever, but who knows? Never happens. Okay. But love, peace. Thank you everybody for listening, tuning in, and we gone.